My name is Darla Slade. I was born and raised in Lafayette, Indiana. I moved to Texas for a short period of time, but realized Indiana was home, so my husband and I are back here permanently. I have one daughter. She's 29 years old. I have a 6-year-old grandson. They live over in Kokomo, and he is the light of my life. I had my yearly exam last August, and my gynecologist said, well, you know what, it's the magic time. You turn 50, so it's time to get your colonoscopy. And I'm like, oh, really? I went in and I had my colonoscopy done, and unfortunately they were not able to complete the colonoscopy because he had barely started and he ran into a mass. And when the doctor, was in there and kind of woke me up from my anesthesia enough to where I could comprehend what he was saying, he said, I think it's cancer, but we're gonna go ahead and send it off to make sure. It was very quick that I knew that it was in fact cancer. It was a huge shock for both me and my husband. We, of course, had to tell both of our families, and that in itself was a little difficult. My husband took it pretty hard. The size of the tumor, it was a stage 2, which means that it had not broke through my colon. So they were able to just take a certain percentage on either side of the tumor and remove those along with the tumor and get clean margins. And so they removed my right ovary along with my fallopian tubes. And Dr. Hoversland was able to do that with the Da Vinci, which was 4 very small, minimally invasive scars that healed up right away with no problem. And so now everything, other than it being a lot smaller than it was, everything works perfectly fine. I got out of the hospital. My sister was able to come and stay with me because unfortunately my husband had to go back out on the road again. The surgery itself was not a problem. I came home and I didn't really have any major issues. I mean, my incision healed perfectly. Staples came out with no problems. I was able to do everything on my own. So my husband was able to go back to his job without any issues or problems. Even though he's on the road all the time, he always made sure he was at every appointment. I think the thing that I would like everybody to know is you don't always have to have symptoms. No matter whether you think you feel okay or not, it's recommended for a reason, and it really needs to be done. And had I put this off thinking, I feel fine, I'm not gonna go do that right now, and waited a year or two, I could be in a whole lot different situation than I am sitting here today. I just wanna say thank you to Franciscan Health, to my husband, my family, everyone that has helped me through this journey.